it is. I think it's going to be interesting to see how the public reacts to this. Um, and I mean, basically, what we're saying is, no matter what you do, if you're using the hot lanes or the HOV lanes, you're going to pay. I mean, I think that's what we're saying. We're going to give you this advantage. Before it was, well, if you have if you have two or three people in your car, you don't have to pay. But if you want to pay, you can. We've taken that discretion away from you. Where I have real concerns, I think, from what I understand, is what about the guests that come to visit our great state?
They
That
don't have the flex pass, of course
they don't
not.
have a flex pass. They don't
No.
have a to go pass. They see a lane that says, or two lanes that say two or more or three or more, and they got their wife and three kids in the car, and hey, we're good to go, and they get over there and they go, and
Right.
then when they get home, they're going to find a bill in their mailbox. Welcome to Washington. You get to pay. Um, this is the part that I think we really got to look at, but I don't know how you address that. The other thing that I haven't seen here is one of my pet peeves and one of the things I've worked on, because you mentioned bridges. Uh, for years, the transit paid the toll on the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, and as we were building the 520, they started to collect tolls on cars. Um, but they said we couldn't collect tolls on buses till we had it all opened up and ready to go. Well, because there's federal money involved. Well, now we have it all opened, and so the Transportation Commission, which is what their assignment is, said, "Well, we have decided we're not going to toll the buses on the 520, and therefore we are no longer going to be fair. We're no longer going to toll the buses on the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, even though we had worked on that for 4 or 5 years to get a balanced approach to the Tacoma Narrows so that we could get it paid off in the early part of 2030 and reduce those tolls down to just maintenance." But no, that just messed up all those agreements that we worked so diligently on. Well, this session, as part of to try and make me feel like I got something accomplished, we are putting tolls back on the buses on the 520 or on the Tacoma Narrows, and adding tolls to the buses on the 520. But it's just I don't know. It's a way to pay, but it's a way to pay for using the roads, and I get that. But the buses that use the 405, the buses that use the 520, excuse me, the 167, they're not paying the toll, and it's why. I mean, we they don't pay any gas tax. They get to use the HOV lane, and yet they don't have to pay a dime.